what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Week in Geek, the final day of our wonderful GDC coverage. Woo! You may have noticed that there are other people here today with us that aren't me and Rachel.
And we have a little more energy than yesterday. Yesterday we were so tired.
Oh, I'm still really freaking tired.
I got sleep last night.
I did not get sleep last night or any day this week, really. But hey, let's introduce our super special guest. On my right, or your left, watching at home, is the lovely Mr. Wesley Ruscher. How you doing,
He's
man?
already getting hit on in the chat room.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Well,
wow.
it's been a long time since I've been on a live stream, but I'm glad to be back and glad to hang out with you guys.
Sweet, dude. So you write for D-Twin and you work at GameFan, right?
Yep. GameFan Magazine. That's the new gig, guys.
That's nice.
Yeah. Are you still doing stuff with Destructoid?
Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe,
It's
on the fence. All right, cool. And this lovely lady over here, sitting next to Rachel, is Jess. I don't know your last name yet, but
It's Jessica Dammers, but I usually go by Jess.
Yeah.
all right. Well, and you are.
Pray tell, what do I do?
Yeah. What do you do exactly?
I am an aspiring journalist and game dev, and I play games, and I used to sell them, and so
like GameStop style.
yes.
Yeah,
And I
welcome to the
know
club.
some of our viewers also have been fans for a long time since Game Girl, so you guys probably recognize her from our Game Girl days.
Yep.
Nice. So we just got a bunch of old school gangster journalists in the house tonight, and we have all been having a blast at GDC this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been nice, and I'm glad it's over.
Yes, I don't. It's just one of those things. Like before it happens, like you're just pumped for it. You're like, oh, I'm so excited for GDC this year. And by the last day, you're like, oh, I want to kill everybody.
But it's still sad because all the friends go away.
Yeah. it
Everybody
does make
leaves
sense.
and goes back to LA and stuff.
Except for Wesley.
Yeah, I'm here.
He's still here, yeah.
I miss you too,
Jess
Blue.
is moving to Japan next week.
That is awesome.
I'm a little jealous. Can I like come over with you in like a Pokeball
You're
or something?
welcome. Yes, actually, I like that because I don't have to pay the bag fee.
Yeah.
So Pokeball, perfect.
Awesome.
I will, like, if a Pokemon can fit in there, I'm pretty sure I can get in
Oh,
one.
definitely.
Yeah.
If Charizard
Definitely.
gets in there, you're good.
Yeah. And plus, if you have to battle anybody when we get to Japan, you'll be totally ready. And you know I'm going to stomp a freaking Pokemon into the ground.
Like Godzilla or...
Yeah, just fucking, they're like tiny, right? I'll just squish them with my feet.
I choose you every time.
Every time.
Oh.
Maybe we should switch seats here. No, but yeah, the final day of GDC is here, and we got some really cool stuff to talk about today. I'm going to pull up the agenda because I've been on the show floor. Usually I memorize this because I'm that professional, but because I've been so busy, I haven't memorized it. So today we have a interview with the folks behind Auto Club Revolution, which is a free-to-play racing game. A lot of the people that worked on this have worked on a lot of other pedigree racing games like GT and Forza and stuff like that. And
That's what, Eurotechnics, or I don't know how to say it.
Eurotechnics.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Something European.
Yeah, but they have racing pedigree.
They do.
Essentially, and we're gonna be checking out an interview that I did with them this week. Alex Peak from Primer Labs is gonna be coming by to talk with us about Code Hero and Kickstarter and what it's like to be an independent gamer. We are going to have a very special interview with conducted by my good friend Sir Percival from the ancient days of knighthood for a game called War of the Roses. So that should be pretty fun. And dude, I interviewed Tony Hawk this week.
Nice.
And we're totally going to get to see the Tony Hawk interview. We talk about broing out and shopping the gnar, just being dudes and toasting the broats, It's like what bros do.
Yeah.
Chill bros do.
That is what chill bros do. And then we've also got an interview with the creator of Popo and Yo, which is a really, really interesting game that I cannot wait to see. Blue says Killer Beard Dog. I don't know if he's talking to you or me.
Oh, I think it's you.
It's me,
Yeah.
actually.
I do have a little bit of beard envy.
I like the little image he put down with it. That's pretty awesome.
All right, yeah. Oh, see, we have Black Steel 25 is actually in the ACR beta. What do you think of it, man? I actually dig it quite a lot. Personally.
Which one was that?
Black Steel 25 says he's actually in the closed beta for Auto Club Revolution.
Oh, now what kind of racing game is that? Is it more racing sim or arcade?
A little from column A, a little from column B. You know what? It's almost like collecting Hot Wheels in a sense, because you go on, you get these cars, you race these cars, and you customize them. There's a ton of customization you can do, and all sorts of tweaking. So it's really a gearhead game, kind of like Gran Turismo, in that you kind of want to collect all the cars, and in Forza too. You know, so it really walks the line of those two. I find this a little bit easier to control than games like Gran Turismo, which are just a little too simmy for me. So
Yeah.
It just hugs that line really well.
We need more racing arcade games. We need some more Burnout, like old school classic Burnout. None of this racing sim paradise.
Well,
Burnout.
I agree.
God, what is it? The next, it's
The Ridge Racer?
Namco. Yes, thank you.
Ridge Racer Unbound.
Yeah, that's actually looking really freaking awesome.
Yeah, but it doesn't have crash mode.
Yeah,
and
well,
takedown
actually,
mode.
no,
the
see,
best
that's
part.
the thing
Yeah,
is
I know.
it totally does. Like you haven't seen it yet,
Oh.
but then the next Ridge Racer.
I like crashing other
it's
cars.
totally like it's
I like
totally getting all that
explosions.
stuff.
I like kill it like when you crash into the vans and it's like I
Yes.
just killed a family. That's hilarious.
It's so funny murdering people.
It is. That's why
More
we play
points.
games.
So
Yeah.
hey, you guys have been at GDC all week. We've been at GDC all week. People have already heard what we like and what we hate, but we haven't heard what you guys have really been digging. So, who wants to take the reins here? I don't want to like pick a favorite, but all
Ladies
right. Well, you're my
first.
favorite anyway. Don't
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Plus, I have no idea what to think of.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
thinking.
Well, I've already been thinking about this. Well, I actually got to try out Joust, the indie game that was done with the motion controllers, which you know, it's really not available on any platform, obviously, but you put it on a Mac computer and it syncs with the Bluetooth in the Move controllers. And then what you basically do is you hold the Move controller as still as possible. And it's really, really fun. It's an amazing party game. It's up to 8 people. And as long as you have a Move controller, you can, keep adding people. And it sounds really weird and it looks really weird to watch it, but it looks
Yeah.
like everyone's playing in slow motion.
So it's a game that's not on the PlayStation Move, but it uses the Move controllers.
Exactly.
What does Sony think about that?
I mean, it's a Bluetooth. It's just a Bluetooth.
I guess it is
controller.
selling their controllers,
They
though.
probably have a patent on it, but on their controller, and so as long as he's not repackaging it and
Right.
selling it, then I'm sure that they won't mind. Hopefully, it comes out on something that everybody can have.
Right.
And I got to talk to Douglas, who's the designer of it, and he's a really nice guy, and he just really wants everybody to play it and have a good time and enjoy it. And then the other game that I saw that I absolutely loved was the ridiculous fishing, which is just you fish, you throw the fish up in the air, and you shoot them all.
Nice.
That's
So what,
awesome.
are you actually taking your phone and like going like that and then like?
It's on the
poking?
iPad, and you tilt the iPad to avoid fish as you're going down. You want to sink down as far as possible, and then as you go up, you want to collect fish, and then you throw them all in the air, and you just whip out your pistol and you start shooting them.
Nice. Do you just like tap
You
on
tap
the iPad
to shoot them, but the cool part is that you can actually unlock or you can actually buy other items from the store that make you can do rocket launchers, missiles, and he said those are the typical fishing items. So
I want to
typical
rocket
rocket
launch
launcher.
a fish in the face.
Yeah, that sounds like a fun
Yeah.
game.
Oh, yeah.
Back to this Joust thing though. I mean, are they really calling it Joust? Because like
oh, yeah, that's
Joust
right.
is
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
To me, Joust is a game where you ride an ostrich and kill other people on ostriches.
You know, I wonder who owns that now, because
I'm
it
sure
was
they
it was Midway.
I'm
Yeah.
sure they won't be
Yeah.
allowed to call it. It won't be allowed
Yeah.
to be Joust when it's all said and done. Because I remember
Right.
there was a game called Plasma Pong that came out, and it was kind of not very well known. But Atari came along and was like, "Ha
yeah,
take that name back,
That's
thank
our
you."
game now.
So.
Will it be condemned by PETA? Is what Real Mammy wants to know. Any game where you murder animals is condemned by PETA, or
Exactly.
that even
ridiculous
involves
fishing.
animals.
Yeah, oh
Even
yeah,
fish.
absolutely.
Fish don't
Yeah.
have souls.
Yeah,
It will not win the award for.
Fish don't have feelings. Fish don't have like intricate enough brains to feel
No,
pain.
they just, I mean, come on. They swim in a
swim.
circle all day. They can't be that smart.
Oh, they're cute.
Ew.
Can't be
Fish
like
can be.
tropical
Only
fish.
some fish are cute.
I like blowfish.
yeah,
Good.
those are
I just
They're
want to I
deadly.
just want to tap on the glass and make them all explode. Because
Yeah.
they'll accidentally stab themselves sometimes.
It's
you have to be
true.
careful.
It's
That's awesome. Be careful. That's
They'll
what I would
deflate
want them to
themselves.
do.
Like when they puncture themselves, did they do the
That'd be
over the place.
awesome.
think
Yes.
Finding Nemo says
Yeah,
Heather.
Nemo is
And,
Blue's favorite fish.
Blue says Phil says hi, Wes.
Tell Phil I said hi too.
And that his
Pro from
famous-
Dover. Thanks for saying
famous
hi.
Favorite fish is Nemo. I like sushi too.
I like sushi.
Yeah, we can. Ooh, maybe we'll all go out for sushi after this. Those are the cutest fish of them all, the kind you eat.
But I think we have
Yeah.
a video for everybody getting back to the,
The
racing
Auto Club
game, right?
Revolution. Yeah, let's chat this up a little bit. So, yeah, like I was saying, Auto Club Revolution is a free-to-play MMO racing game that you pretty much you just collect awesome cars in, and then you pimp them out. And
when you
show them
crash
to your
other
friends.
cars, can you loot those cars for their parts?
No, because it's not an RPG game like that.
That would be kind of interesting, like a car RPG MMO,
like
where you're fighting other cars and you're looting their cars.
It's kind of got that
Bulletin
MMO
had
feel
that
to
in
it.
it a
I
little bit.
previewed it a couple months ago, and it had a really, I really like the social aspect of the game, like the whole like web page, and it was like this Facebook, and you collect like badges and pins and achievements, and is that stuff still on it?
Yeah. That's like they're
That stuff was
huge
really
on
cool.
community. Like the big thing that they have going for them is that community that they've built around, and also like when you play your games like Forza or GT, like you can get the same cars that you'll get in this game, but it takes them months and months and months to get the DLC packs ready. And with this, it's like, you know, a new car comes out and they've got like all the licensing contracts with all of their car companies already. Like they can bang these cars out a lot quicker. Like they do the, not that they're not doing the research.
Bang these cars.
Bang these cars out.
Yeah.
Turn them out on the streets, make some money.
Yeah, that's like the Strains of Addiction show, the guy that likes to have sex with his car.
What? Is
Yeah.
there really people that sex their
There's
cars?
this lady
Tons of
that
people.
married a carnival ride or something like that
She married a
legally.
carnival
Yeah,
Some
and someone else married
Like that
a
dual
piece of the
exhaust?
Berlin Wall, and yeah.
I mean,
There's actually a fetish and a name I can't think of
It's
right
love.
now for people that fall in love with inanimate objects.
Is that like you falling in love with characters in video games?
No, that's totally different. Video game characters have personalities, and they can talk
Yeah.
back to me. Me and
Yeah.
Caden have conversations all the time.
I'm in love with Garrus. It's weird.
Wow.
Caden's my man.
Every girl we've had on the show this week has like totally like gotten into their Mass Effect 3 crushes.
Well, you've never played Mass Effect, so you don't really know how to get into these crushes.
Real Mammy's talking Nathan Drake now. Let's not even get started.
You know, you need
See,
to
I
play
was in
Mass
love with
Effect.
Seaman because it talked back to me, literally.
He was an asshole to me. My C-man, his name was George, was such an asshole. You would like Mass Effect because I know already you would fall in love with Jack, who is a female.
And you would sleep with Ashley.
Don't worry. Yes,
sleep with
you would
Ashley
like
and fall in love
Ashley,
with
and
her.
then you would probably cheat on Ashley for
Kill
Jack.
her.
Yeah. Kill her and
I'm pretty sure you would.
That sounds like
Jack's all covered in tattoos, and she's got these great boobs and a little bit of an attitude, and you'd like her.
Sounds like girls have
They're
dated
not that
before.
big of boobs.
Wow, you know.
They're good though.
Miranda's
They're nice.
are better.
Frog
Miranda does have
boss.
bigger
She's got
boobs.
a nice
about.
curves.
Yeah.
Yes, this has so
She
much.
was mean to me,
All
though.
right, let's get back to this autoclave revolution. Let's just roll my interview. Yeah, let's roll the interview. This is going to be awesome. Check this out.